All right, ladies, welcome to In Search of Prosperity Sisterhood. I am so glad you're here. We've had some awesome celebrations this morning. And I was saying, actually, as I was getting ready to record, like, I'm just in such gratitude of how this always works out. Like, every single time we meet, we have this cool thing that happens, this conversation that leads into the topic that I picked 24 hours ago or more or less, but definitely before I logged onto this call. And it never fails. And I'm just so appreciative of that. And I thank God for it every day. And just being in the gratitude of how cool is this that it all aligns. So, no further ado, today's topic that I had sent to you is planning to persistence. And funny enough, a little side shoot of this is my daughter ran over here and gave me this little Lego figurine. And it's a dude with a mustache and red pants, and he's got this big head of hair and ponytail. If you can see him, he's got a big ponytail. That's what she handed me. And I think about like as women, when our hair gets and we're trying to grow it out, and we're like, right there, right? Like we're almost there, but it's going down our collar and it not long enough to get in a ponytail and all that stuff. It's like we really have to be committed to get that to grow out. I don't know. I'm just thinking about that, giggling to myself. But when we think about this topic from planning to persistence, things happen, seasons change, plans shift, the scenery changes, the seasons change, the customers change, the environment changes, the platform changes the algorithm. Like things happen, things get in our way, whether it's obstacles, whether it's just normal life just rolling along, and you're over here like, but I'm trying to do something, right? And that's planning. When we plan from a place of identity, we plan from this place of calm, this place of knowing. And it sets us apart. When things happen, when things change and shift, it gives us an adaptability that we didn't know we needed until we had it. And we just moved on. And we want to sit in some gratitude with that right now. Of when things change, what do you allow it to change? So when I think about planning, the persistence of it is we have to keep planning. Like we have to keep making a plan, changing the plan, gearing up for the plan, knowing that we're on plan. I know that's a big word salad. Uh, Spaghetti. We'll call it spaghetti. I keep looking at this little guy. He just makes me giggle. Um, but we need persistence. We need persistence. And all of this is because we have a vision. Because we have this God-given vision that says, this is what I'm doing, right? Or this is what I want. This is what I'm seeking. This is the direction that I feel led to go. And to be planning from and for that place, from that vision that isn't man-made, that isn't some strategy that Susie Q laid out for you in a 12-week get all this done thing. This is a life happens and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to persist, which also means I can change my plans. Last year, my word of the year was rhythm. And it really came down to a vision that I was working towards of like what it would feel like to be in rhythm with my vision and in harmony with the things around me. and the roles that I play, that identity that gets to be honored in all of this. And so we plan, right? But we have to persist. Over the last year here in Sisterhood, we've been doing that. And I'm just really proud of you ladies for seeing that for yourselves. Every week we come in here and we celebrate, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And so no matter how much planning we have to do, laying out, writing it down, like no matter how much of that we have to do, really it comes down to that persistence, that rhythm. And having that piece that just says, all right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going, right? Like seeing it for what it is and then keep going. Because this isn't delusion or illusional. It is like, this is what we're doing. Let's go. And here in Sisterhood, that's what we do. And we do that with each other. And we do that it's for ourselves and our God-given vision, right? Like we're on our own individual paths. But we get to give each other some positive peer pressure and those high fives when we come in. And it comes down to this promise that you made to yourself and the investment you made in the time that you spend here in Sisterhood. It definitely does not go unnoticed. And that persistence for you and your vision, it pays off. It pays off. And I'm just so excited for you ladies to take your plan, to take your vision and take it from planning to persistence. So there you go, ladies. We're going to get into our discussion and just chat about like what piece of this maybe isn't quite fitting together, right? A and B aren't equaling C all the time. What maybe is missing? Let's get down to that. Let's see if we can help each other figure out like, hey, this is what worked for me, which we did a little bit in our opening as well. But are there any gaps in there that us ladies together can share with each other? So with that, we'll get into our live discussion. Thanks.